Yes! 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 So this might be finally the first night out of the season for Noctilucent clouds, because this summer has been absolutely awful. We've got the International Space Station just going under Jupiter there, so we've got Jupiter, Saturn up there, and Mars just down there. They're still low to the horizon, so they're not very bright. And finally, look what we've got the Noctilucent clouds over there, but there's still a wee bit of clouds obscuring it. I've been out a few times, so I'll put images and the videos up just now of the few recent trips, but I've just been clouded out. So finally we might get a good few days of clear skies because there's nice high pressure coming. So hopefully this is the first of many. But yeah, very faint Noctilucent clouds over there. Hopefully that gets stronger and these clouds clear. But it's really good just to see Mars, Jupiter and Saturn, and the International Space Station went over just there. So unfortunately the Noctilucent clouds have faded away and there's a wee bit more low cloud over there, so the Noctilucent clouds is pretty much a goner for tonight, I think. But luckily we've got Jupiter and Mars over this nice countryside area. So I've got the 50mm lens on my Sony A7S and the shot looks really good, so I'm just going to take a few pictures of this and then I'll show you the result. So it's a few days after since the last clip you saw when I was taking a picture of Saturn, Jupiter and Mars. The cloud came over that night yet again, and hopefully tonight there's going to be a nice moonrise behind me. So I've got the Sigma 150 to 600mm and I'm going to quickly put a time lapse on this 50mm that I'm shooting this on. So hopefully this turns out well and I'm finally getting some sort of images for this summer. So I'm going to quickly get the moon because it's going to rise in literally a couple of minutes, so hopefully we get some good pictures. I'll pop them up and hopefully a nice time lapse. Oh, there's a car. Shit, shit, yes, 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 yes. What's that on the road? There's someone else on the road. There's a black thing, there's a cat.
Is that a cat? Oh, it is a cat.
So I stopped the time lapse up there with the 50mm that I'm shooting this on because the moon was really faint and it just wasn't doing much, so I'd rather just focus on the camera, so I thought I'd get some footage. And yeah, it's quite a good moonrise. We just had a car going through the scene as well. be absolutely phenomenal. There's a lot of deer running about as well, and the sky's gone pink, so it's a nice summer's evening with the full moon. I'm not sure what full moon this is called. I'll pop it up somewhere, but I can't remember. But yeah, an absolute awesome moonrise. So I'll put pictures up of the moonrise because it's pretty damn awesome. So the moon's now high enough above the horizon, it doesn't really work for pictures, so pretty much call it an end there for taking pictures this evening. The clouds kind of coming in, so I doubt we'll go get Noctilucent clouds, but very happy to get out just a wee bit, capture the full moon. I've not caught a full moon for a good few months now, so it was good to get out and do something. So obviously, as I said, I'll put the pictures up and hopefully they're really, really good. So hopefully next time I see you, it'll be under the Noctilucent clouds. Please to God. So finally I've got a good Noctilucent cloud show. It's about time, it's the 25th of July and now they've decided to come out with a wee bit of clear skies. Also we've got a crescent moon as well, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's over there as well. So finally got a good display. I'll put loads of pictures up. We've been doing a nice panorama and it's just so good to finally actually see a display. So finally I'm getting really good pictures of the Noctilucent clouds, and this thin crescent moon is absolutely perfect. So this is probably the best summer night that I've had this summer, because this summer's been an absolute nightmare. As I said, this is probably one of the last shows in Noctilucent clouds, so I'm so glad to finally get some good pictures on the camera and actually something to document this season, because it's been that tough. So I'm just getting loads of panoramas of the NLCs with the crescent moon. So if I get really good shots, I'll pop them up now. I'm just so glad to actually get something. So that'll kind of wrap up there tonight. The moon's getting a wee bit higher now, it's getting a wee bit brighter. Venus has just came over the horizon, but it's just a wee bit bright to capture Venus. So that'll kind of wrap up the night there. I'm just doing a little video of the moon with the Noctilucent clouds hopefully waving behind it, which will be quite cool. But yeah, that's me kind of wrapped up this summer video. It's been a nightmare summer, as I've said many times, because it has been. So yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed all the clips of the Moonrises and the failed attempts in the NLCs. Finally got a good show tonight, and hopefully it makes a decent video. So thank you very much for watching. Cheers.